with another mentoring moment. And today I'm going to talk to you about why a master's degree or a PhD doesn't make you more marketable. Too often, I talk to high-achieving professional women who are telling me how excited they are to go back to school, to earn new degrees, to really position themselves, to be more marketable in their industries. And as a woman with a PhD, as a woman with a master's degree, and as a person with a PhD in educational leadership, I know the value of education, and it's highly valuable. I know the value of degrees in the marketplace, and I know why high-achieving professional women desire to, earn more degrees, because they think it makes them more marketable. But it's a misnomer, and, a master's degree or a PhD flat out doesn't make you more marketable. What it does is position you as a subject matter expert. And being a subject matter expert is a valuable resource. It's a valuable thing in the marketplace. But many professional women are going back to school to earn master's degrees and earn PhDs and going into debt, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 worth of debt to make them more marketable. And they aren't going to school for the right reasons. They aren't leveraging these degrees in the right ways. And that breeds a lot of frustration and anger and resentment and disillusionment when these degrees don't do what they think they're supposed to do. And so I'm so excited that you joined me for today's live. I'm going to talk to you from an expert level position, because I do have a master's degree and a doctoral degree, and I have my PhD is in educational leadership. So I'm very well versed on the subject. And so I'm going to really honestly talk to you about what these degrees really do, what they really mean, and why you want to be really thoughtful and intentional about your decision to go back to school to earn another degree, particularly if your primary reason for earning said degree is because you want to be more marketable. So if that sounds like a conversation you're excited to be a part of, just throw some hearts up on the screen. I want to make sure you're in the right place. I want to make sure that this conversation is going to be super valuable to you. So just throw some hearts up on the screen. I want to make sure that this resonates, that you're in the right place, that you're excited about a conversation about actually what, earning a new degree actually means. So let's dive in. So the truth of the matter is that high-level degrees, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees are valuable, right? So let me be very clear. It would be a lie. It would be an untruth. It would be, misleading to say that these degrees aren't valuable. Master's degrees and doctoral degrees are absolutely valuable in the marketplace. So let me start there. However, they are not valuable in the ways that I think a lot of people think they are. A master's degree and a doctoral degree, what it does is that it positions you as a subject matter expert. It positions you as an expert in your industry. It positions you as an expert in your marketplace. It niches you down into a very specific and targeted functional area, right? In a very specific targeted discipline. And if you're looking to be a subject matter expert, if you want to position yourself as the most knowledgeable person in your industry, if you're looking to position yourself as a master of the content in your industry, or as, earning a PhD, that's typically a terminal degree, right? Like that's a degree that's going to, really position you in a very niche category as a high level expert in that space. If that's what you're looking for, then that's what the master's degree and the doctoral degree is for. Like that's what it's for. And you can use it really well in that space, right? And so if you're looking to go back to school, if you're thinking about going back to school, if you're starting school this fall in a new program, or even if you were applying for higher level degree programs this fall to go into them in the spring of 2022 or the fall of 2022, that's what that's for. And if that's what you desire to do, right, to really position yourself as a subject matter expert, then that is a reason to go back to school. However, if you are earning a master's degree or a PhD to make you more marketable, that is not enough of a reason to spend $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 on a degree, right? Because that's not what master's degrees and doctoral degrees are designed to do. They are not designed to make you marketable. They're designed to position you as a subject matter expert. And you may be asking, Ashley, what's the difference, right? Like, what's the difference between, being marketable and a subject matter expert? So a lot of professional women women come to me because they're like, Ashley, I want to be more marketable. I want to position myself as an expert in the industry. I want to be able to use the knowledge and skill set and expertise that I already have to get what I want in my career, right? And let me know if that sounds like you. If you're like, I want to make more money and have more impact in my career, and I want to use the skills that I already have, maybe the degree, the background, the expertise that I already have, just type a 1 in the chat. I want to know if that's you. If you're like, Ashley, I know I have skills, I know I have value, I actually already have a master's degree or, something, and I'm looking to leverage that to advance my career. Just put a 1 in the chat if that's you. I want to make sure that this conversation, like I'm in the right room and that this conversation is resonating for folks. And so if that's you, typically professional women come to me to help them make themselves more marketable. They want to leverage what they already have to get what they want and to position themselves as top candidates in the marketplace. The marketplace, a lot like the marketplace. So job searching, looking for a job, that's the marketplace. And to position yourself as marketable in the marketplace, it's important that you leverage the skills that you already have to get what you want. Earning another degree doesn't automatically make you more marketable. You need to be able to leverage said degree. You need to be able to speak to said degree. You need to be able to speak to how you solve problems, leveraging the knowledge and skills and expertise that you gained from said degree. And too often, what I see among high achieving women is they're like, I need to go back to school because I need another degree so I can be more marketable. And what you really need to do is learn how to use the degree and skill set and knowledge that you already have, because that can make you marketable in the marketplace right now, right? Instead of waiting 2, 3, 5, 6 years to earn a master's degree or a doctoral degree, which is going to position you as a subject matter expert. And that is a good thing, right? Like if you desire to be a subject matter expert, but if you're looking for marketing is your ability to articulate your skill set. That's what marketing is. And to be marketable, you need to know how to articulate your skill set. It's not just about having another degree or credential. The degree and the credential does not make you marketable. Your ability to articulate the degree and the credential and how you use the degree and the credential and the skill sets that you gain from the degree and the credential, that's what makes you marketable in the marketplace. And too often, high achieving women are like, well, I need to go and get another degree. I need to get a certificate. I need to get this and I need to get that, with very little thought to how they're going to use said degree, said credential, said certificate or whatever to really position themselves in the marketplace. And I think what I'm always worried about as a person who has a master's degree and a PhD in educational leadership is that people are spending tens of thousands of dollars looking to earn a degree that isn't going to do what they desire it to do, right? Like I want to see more women, Black women in particular, with master's degrees and with PhDs, but only for the right reasons, right? I don't want you to spend $60,000 on a master's degree and then be really disillusioned when it's not bringing in a $60,000 salary increase, right? Often, and this is, I'm just looking at some data from the U.S. Department Bureau of Labor Statistics that says that on average, the associate's degree to the bachelor's degree, or no degree at all to the bachelor's degree, that's where you're going to see the highest earning potential, right? We're talking about, thousands, typically dollars between an annual, or thousands of dollars between a monthly salary between a person who doesn't have any degree or has, just some college but no degree, and a person with a bachelor's degree. That's where you're going to see the biggest gap. The bachelor's degree is still a very strong investment in the marketplace, right? For the marketplace. However, between the bachelor's degree and the master's degree, on average, most employees, and this is an average, right? So an aggregate, but across the United States, people who earn master's degrees are only making about $800 more a month than people with bachelor's degrees, right? That's on average. And that's really concerning to me. For women who are like, I need to make more money, I need to have more impact, spending $60,000 on a master's degree is not the best investment when you could get an employer to pay for it for you, or you could get a fellowship or an assistantship to pay for it for you. If you're looking to be more marketable, I can teach you that, right? And it is going to be an investment, but it's not going to be a $60,000 investment. What I want to teach you is how to leverage the skills and knowledge that you already have, that you already possess, right? Before you go off and get another degree that will make you a subject matter expert, but that isn't going to make you more marketable, because that's not what the master's degree and the PhD is designed to do. It's an academic discipline that niches you into a specific discipline and positions you as a subject matter expert. That is a good thing, but it's not going to make you more marketable. And if you're looking to be more marketable, then you need to learn how to market. You need to learn how to articulate your skill set. You need to learn how to articulate your value. You need to be able to speak to how you solve problems in the industry. And that's what I teach as a mentor. As a career development expert and mentor, my job is to help high achieving professional women position themselves as experts in the marketplace, right? That's not what your degree is going to do for you. Your degree is going to help refine your skill set in a discipline, right? That's what your degree does. It refines your skill set in the discipline. It does not make you more marketable. And being marketable is a thing you need to do, because so many of you are making $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 less than you should be making, given all the degrees and skill sets that you already have. Going to get another degree to make yourself more marketable is not a strong career development strategy. Flat out, it's not a strong career development strategy. Because what it's going to do is it's going to niche you and position you as an expert in your industry, but it's not going to make you more marketable. And so if you're looking to be more marketable, if that's actually what you desire, then what I want you to learn how to do is how to position yourself as an expert in the marketplace. The marketplace is moving, it's thriving, it's dynamic. And while you earning your master's degree and doctoral degree will position you as a subject matter expert in your discipline, it will not necessarily make you more marketable. To be more marketable, I want you to, one, learn how to identify exactly what you're good at, learn to identify exactly what you're not good at, and learn how to leverage what you are good at and what you're not good at to get what you want. Learn how to articulate the skills, the knowledge, the expertise that you already have, so that you're not disillusioned and frustrated when you earn a degree and you're still paying back said degree, but it's not helping you see the salary increases that you desire at this point in your career. Additionally, I teach my mentees is that as we earn new degrees, we want to invite someone else to pay for those, right? You know, at this stage in the game, nobody should be paying for a master's degree or a doctoral degree. Someone else should be paying for that. Your employer should be paying for that. The institution should be paying for that. But you should not be coming out of pocket paying for a master's degree. You should not be coming out of pocket paying for a doctoral degree. You earn those degrees to deepen in subject matter expertise in a discipline. Allow someone else to pay for that. Okay? Allow someone else to pay. As a person who had her master's degree paid for, I'm telling you, as a person who made the mistake, right? And I paid for I'm still paying, right? For my doctoral degree, I will tell you that was a poor choice on my part. Right? And so I really want to invite you to, like, you know, what they say, Ashley went through that, so you don't got to do that. Like, Ashley went through that. I did have my master's degree paid for, but I did not have my doctoral degree paid for. And that was a mistake on my part. You want to invite your employer, or you want to invite, the institution to pay for those higher level degrees. That's not something you should be coming out of pocket for. A lot of professional women feel like, oh, I have to have a degree to pivot, right? Like I want to transition from nonprofit to tech, so I need a degree. I want to transition from education education to Fortune 500 or corporate, right? And so I need a degree. Right? And that is not true. So you actually don't need a degree to pivot. What you need to do is learn how to articulate the skill sets that you have from the nonprofit space and how to transition those into the tech space. And let me give you an example. One of my mentees, Chiara, she had a strong background in administration. She had worked in administration for a number of years across a number of different sectors in the corporate space. And now she's looking to move into software development, software engineering, project management in the tech space, right? And so it's like, how do I do that? You know, how do I make that transition without having a master's degree in software engineering or, you know, a high level degree in software engineering? Many of the positions, particularly in tech, and I would say this is more true in tech than almost any other industry. In tech, they're often looking for skill sets, right? So they're looking like, Have you mastered this coding skill set? Have you mastered this software skill set? Have you mastered project management skill sets? Have you mastered people management skill sets? It's about your ability to articulate whatever problem the organization has, whatever they're saying they need from an employee, for that role. You want to be able to articulate how the work you've done in the nonprofit space can translate as at a level of expertise, right? A demonstrated expertise into the work that you're doing in STEM. Right? So you want to be able to articulate that. So for example, in the nonprofit space, I can imagine that you worked a lot with maybe software related to volunteerism. You had to have a software to manage, the volunteers and to track volunteer hours and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. How can you use that skill set that you had in in nonprofit and that you leverage in nonprofit to manage your volunteers and the work that they did? How can you translate that to articulate that same skill set in the tech space? It's about your ability to articulate your skill set more than it is about having the degree. But what often happens is that high achieving women, they're so used to just going and getting a new degree. They're so used to being like, well, I just need to go get another degree. I just need to go get another piece of paper. I just need to go get another certificate, right? They're so used to this pressure to prove themselves through paperwork. Right? And let me know if that resonates, right? You're so used to this pressure to prove yourself through credentialing and through paperwork that you never learn how to use said credentials to get what you want, right? And so I really want to invite you to move away from this idea, right? This mindset that you must have a master's degree or a PhD to make you more marketable. Leveraging your master's degree and your PhD is an awesome thing to have, but it doesn't make you more marketable. What it does is makes you a subject matter expert. And if you're looking to be a subject matter expert, then you want to earn the master's degree, then you want to earn the doctoral degree, then you want to have those credentials, right? But if you're just looking to be more marketable using the expertise that you already have, then the master's degree and the doctoral degree is not what you need at this stage in your career development. What you need at this stage is to learn how to use what you already have to really get what you want in your career development. And as a mentor, that's what I teach in my Mentor Me Accelerator. I teach high achieving professional women how to make more money and have more impact using what they already have to get what they want. If you are a high achieving woman who is in corporate, nonprofit, or educational leadership, and you're looking to make more money and have more impact in your career, if that's what you're desiring right now in your career development, if you know this is the time for you to be making at minimum $10,000, but most of my mentees are around $15,000 more in your annual salary, then I want to invite you to apply to the accelerator today. You can do so right on my website at mentor-me.org. That's mentor-me.org. I want you to take immediate action upon knowing, yeah, you're right, Ashley. I was thinking about another degree. And girl, now I realize I really should be trying to think about how I can use this degree I already got to really get what I want instead of trying to go and spend tens of thousands of dollars in debt, right? Because nobody's paying for these degrees out of pocket. So you're preparing to spend tens of thousands of dollars and to go into debt, earning a degree that's not going to do what you desire. At this point in your career, you're not really desiring subject matter expertise. You're actually desiring marketability. You're actually desiring to make more money and have more impact. And the master's degree and the doctoral degree is not going to do that for you right now. If you are looking to be more marketable, then what you need to do is learn how to use what you have to get what you want, how to position yourself as an expert using what you have. And that's what I teach my mentees in the accelerator. Go to my website and apply today at mentor-me.org. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.